This video will focus on delete project. Delete project is going to be just like delete car. Again, we're focusing on the number 46 here. So we are going to take update project and copy it, and we're going to remove the form fields and output the data to confirm the deletion, and then clicking that will go to do delete project, take you back to select where it will disappear, and then we'll have to go through the whole process of adding it again. So we're going to work on delete project here. Again, we're going to start by going to update project. I'm going to copy and paste that. Let's rename it to delete project. And then now we can begin to edit it. So we're still needing most of this stuff. A lot of it's not going to change. As we come down into here, we're going to change like we always do. Delete project. Delete project. So we scroll down, we'll include the menu. We still select the project ID 46. All of this stays the same. We're still fetching that first row. If it does not exist, we display a message that says, hey, you need to insert a project with the ID of 46. That legend is going to change to say, are you sure you want to delete this project? And then the rest of these, instead of having all the form fields, what we're going to have is the span with the PHP in between them. Before we scroll down, this action here needs to go to do delete project.php, do delete project. We haven't created that yet. So under the label, let's start on this first one. We're going to have a span with a class of values, just like we did in delete car. Inside of that span, we're going to write out the project ID. So we need this PHP. Like that. So if the number of results is not equal to 0, echo out the trimmed value of the project ID from that spreadsheet. Get rid of, whoops, didn't mean to scroll there. Get rid of the form fields out of there. So this is what we're going to have the rest of the way going down. So we're going to take this span right here and copy it. And we're going to leave the label, paste it there. Where this select is, we're going to leave the label, paste it there. Leave that label, paste that there. We do not need the string manipulation here because we are just pulling the start date and and end date out of there, so we don't need that. Get rid of these selects. And then the bottom two we do not need because we're doing the start date and end date. So we only need 2, not 4 of those. So we're going to wind up with what looks like this. We've got project ID. This needs to become proj name. This needs to become proj category. Proj DESC. Start date. end date. Our value down here on our button, let's change to confirm delete project. If we get this far, we'll echo out any message that's here. So if you come to delete and it doesn't exist, there'll be an error message. But if we get through all that, we'll clear out the error message. And I'll come back to that. So let's go ahead and save this. And here, delete project. So we've got our information printing out. The way we can check is we can go to update project and we can see what's there. We can also go to select all and see what's here. But when you go from update project to delete project, you should see the same information that's there. Now there's no form element to set the focus to, so I said we'd come back. There's no form element to set the focus to, so we don't need this at the bottom. And we need to fix our formatting. So we're going to come up here where the select is, the input and select, and we'll do comma, span.values, and save that. When we refresh the page, you should see the boxes appear around and the information go in between so that it's all lined up like this. So we've got, here's our update where we can change it. Here's our delete. We've got delete project. Are you sure you want to delete this project? Information listed out, confirm delete project. So now we go to do delete. So what we will do is, let's come here. Let's take do delete car and copy that and paste it. And name it do delete project. And so it's going to be nearly the same. These lines up here stay the same, and all of these lines down here stay the same. So it's just the delete from table name. So delete from table name, this would be Assign06 projects where column name equals value. And again, it's where a condition. So the condition is where column name equals value. But it's a specific column name. It is the primary key, which is unique and not null, and it uniquely identifies one row in that spreadsheet of data, one record in a table. So where project ID is equal to 46. We'll save that. Come back here. So we've got delete project. We'll come to select. We're watching for this one here. When it refreshes, 46 will be gone. Are we sure we want to delete it? Yes. 46 is gone. We come back to it. It's empty. There's a message here. You must first insert a project with ID of 46. Same thing here. You must first insert it. Come to insert. So let's create it. Insert. There's our 46 going across there. Update it. There's our updated. Delete it. Shows up like we expect. Confirm the delete, and it's gone. So that completes this assignment. You should have your select all working for both tables. You should be able to insert, update, and delete. Insert any number of cars, update and delete car 23. You should be able to insert as many projects as you want and update and delete project number 46.